there's all this energy opening up, and I feel like I'm changing into another species, and that's why I maybe unconsciously want to film everything, because I know I'm turning into this other species right before everyone's eyes. It's gonna happen, I just know it. And then I'm like, oh my God, what if I turn into a dinosaur? And that's the way it all evolves. We actually are gonna go, it's gonna be full circle, you guys. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm gonna become a dinosaur any second now. But it's gonna be like a multi-D dinosaur. It's gonna be like a newly improved dinosaur. It's gonna be a cross between a human and a dinosaur and an alien. I feel like a whole new me is like being created, because I've been healing like root chakra, lower chakra energy centers, and like really awakening that energy that's been stagnant there. There is this opening of creativity, and there is this healing around buried shame around my sexuality that I had. Now I've become a potty mouth. It just kind of happened. It wasn't like I was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's like I woke up one day and out of my mouth just comes potty talk all day. And I'm experiencing a lot of sexual energy, and I'm loving it, and I'm talking about it, and I'm not ashamed to talk about it. The other day, what did I say at the bar? I walked in, I sat down at the bar, there was a guy there, and I just sat down and I'm friggin' horny. I don't think I said I'm friggin' horny. I think I said I'm just horny. No, he kind of smiled. I think he did. Like, if my parents really knew that I believe I'm an indigo child, here to help usher in the new age by grounding five-dimensional, multi-dimensional, heart-centered reality, well, I think I just might confirm their hypothesis that I was crazy. In order for my parents to avoid dealing with their own stuff, I was the scapegoat for a lot, which was not too hard to turn me into the scapegoat. There was one, I think it was like Thanksgiving dinner or something, and I don't know how the topic got on drugs, but my parents are not wusses, let me just say that. But somehow the topic got on to like, and exactly how much ecstasy did you do in college, Brooke? How much? Like, not that much, like 10, 15 times? And then my dad like threw into a hissy fit. He's like, that's what happened to her. That's what happened to her. She went from a racehorse to this. I made it to law school though for 7 weeks. I remember there was this one moment. It was like the first week, and I was driving back after like having all this like mental like of information, and I was like, oh my God, all this information. How am I gonna be able to contemplate the meaning of life and who I am? There's gonna be no room. That was pretty much it. I dropped out pretty soon after that. It also gave me this other experience of life. I mean, here you are going through three-dimensional reality, and like, you know, the idea of getting a job and getting married, like all of that, it was so depressing to me. It was like, that's life? That's all there is? And then actually, interestingly, I was sitting outside the library, right? Those moments that you never forget in all your life, and this was one of them, and I was talking to this physicist student, and we were talking about philosophy. He's like, there's this book in my bag, I think you might like it. And he pulled out this book. And like the second I saw this book, I was like, oh, there is more to life. And I knew it. And I felt like, okay, maybe I can be on the planet. Maybe there's gonna be a place for me. It was like a beginning of some kind of hope that this reality, there was more to this reality than everything that I saw going on. It was so depressing for me. And now cut to living this life that's so full of creativity in this magical way, and dear friendships, and life feeling so rich and soulful and constantly evolving and growing and expanding. And it's like, no one taught me that this was what life was going to be. They taught me 1 + 2 is 3. This very small little sense of what life was. Did I tell you the dream I had the other night? One of the coolest dreams I've ever had. It's like I woke up in my dream, what felt like kind of similar to the way that you might wake up in the middle of having surgery done to you. I woke up and I was like, oh my God. And it was like literally God, I think, or a relatively digestible version for me to experience. It was like a field and matrix was being penetrated like the most lightning speed of condensed information and codes penetrating the field. And whether it was my consciousness or the matrix or what it was so galactic and unbelievable. I even had the awareness in my dream. I was like, I've never seen a dream like this before. Like, it was totally radically new. It was almost like the programming for whether it's like the next couple years or the next 100 years or the next 1,000 years. Like, all I know, it was immense amounts of information. Immense amounts, like as if it was, these were the new codes that were going to reprogram the world.